Okay, so you start with the 2x3 plate, and these three pieces, so these are kind of unusual inverse curves, and they have a little bite out at one end of the plate, and you stick that end, three of them in a row, onto your 2x3 plate. Now you have two clip pieces, one with two studs, one with one. They're going to go here and here, so just under the hollow studs, so there's a clip sticking out each side. Doesn't matter which one you put on which side. And then you have a 1x3 brick, and you're going to stick it just below them, like this. And then you have a total of 5 1-stud bricks. And right now we're not using these that have the extra stud on the side. We're using the 2 that have a hole and the 1 solid one. The 1 solid one goes in the middle here, and then the ones with holes go on either side, like this. Now you have 2 of these curves. This is like the way you had the 2 different clips. One is wider than the other. These go next to each other on these steps that you made here. And now you have another 2x3 plate, and it goes over here. So you just see 1 row of hollow studs now. And again, with your mismatched 1s and 2s, we have 2 slopes, 1 small one and 1 wide one. There's actually a couple more of the small slopes that come in later. Ignore one more. Ignore it. Okay, so we put these on so they slope toward the curves. Now, these are Pikachu's hands, and this is his big fat belly, because he's a fat little mouse. Now, we have 2 round studs that go on bottom. Those are Pikachu's feet. And now we come to the really complicated bit. So, set this down for a minute and find this piece here, which has 2 studs, a 1 stud brick with 2 side studs. On the 2 side studs, you're going to put these 2 red slopes so that they slope upwards like this. And then you take this shape that you made and you stick it here. These are Pikachu's cheeks, and you have a little pink piece Pikachu's mouth and put it on so that Pikachu is smiling, because Pikachu is a cheerful person. And now we're going to do, you need 2 1-stud squares, and you stack one on top of the other, and you stick it in the middle here. And then you take another little yellow slope and you stick it here. Now these bricks, that the 1-stud bricks with 1 side stud, they go like sideways and with the 1 stud facing up like this. And then obviously enough, Pikachu's eyes go onto the bits that are pointing forward, and Pikachu's ears go on top. And then, for some reason, I think some of these kits may have a couple of extras of these. If they do, just set them to the side. Now, we're going around to the back to do Pikachu's tail. You stick a square on here, and then you stick one end of this corner piece, and then you stick this, twist it around, and that's his tail, which is like a jagged lightning shape.